Geek, Citadel.
Welcome to Bullet Points, where I provide a small overview of a game and leave my mini review at the end, so you can combine this with your personal experience and mini reviews to make an informed decision. Order of the Thorne, the King's Challenge is the first episode in the series. It follows a bard named Finn who wants to create the ultimate adventurer ballad. He sees the opportunity to create this song by taking part in the King's Challenge to find the missing queen of the realm.
Hello, shopkeeper. I'm Finn, the bard.
Welcome to my shop, good bard. Unfortunately, I don't have anything to trade with you right now. I'm in the middle of trying to make some new potions.
That's okay. I'm actually looking for the queen. I'm taking part in the King's Challenge.
The dialogue in Order of the Thorne is very much in the classic style of games like King's Quest. Everyone is polite, honorable, and happy-go-lucky in the way that only fantasy characters can be. Needless to say, the game takes its world very seriously during dialogue, but it's not without its comedy as well.
It's mine now, little bard. Better learn some new songs. Better learn some new songs.
It does get a bit long-winded in places, but it remains nostalgic of the genre. That being said, it doesn't have a deep conversation system and most characters are fairly one-dimensional. There will be a few places where you'll just want to skip through the dialogue to get back to the adventure. The voiceover in-game is, for lack of better words, standard for the genre. No one particularly stands out as believable denizens of this fantasy world. It definitely gets the job done with the eclectic cast of characters. There are far too many pleasant townies, but it does help showcase the more interesting characters like Esmeralda the Spider Lady and Skeleton the Dwarf.
Jeez.
I'm gonna cut you good and feed you to the worms. Make your peace with whatever god you worship, you spoony bard.
I make comparisons to King's Quest, as this game immediately begins with a contest to find the king's wife. It's as straightforward as it sounds, and it propels the player to stumble through Cran Noem and get into all sorts of shenanigans. Mainly it's everything you'd expect from a King's Quest title, and that seems to be the point. Infamous Quest obviously set out to make another King's Quest game without actually using the King's Quest name, and if you're into that series at all, this might be right up your alley. This is your standard point-and-click gameplay for an adventure title. Nothing really stands out as an advancement beyond the Simon Says style guitar playing. Finn will discover a person or object that requires an item he has found while wandering the land. He can combine items and use them to solve problems or complete quests only to collect more items and repeat. Fortunately, this game has a clear goal when it comes to puzzles and doesn't allow us to wander around confused about all these items in our pants. Nothing really stands out in the music department other than the fact that it can get a bit loud despite being on the lowest setting. This may only be a problem in the beta version, so hopefully it'll be fixed in the release. By now it should be obvious that this game is a lot like King's Quest, but that's exactly the nostalgic look and feel that this title was trying to hit. Sierra will be proud to see that their visual style has been properly replicated. While it's not exactly the most detailed of titles, it does paint a unique world filled with slick character portraits, beautiful backgrounds, and old school pixel animation. Combining all the things I've played in this game, it's very obvious that this title is targeting the earliest fans of the genre. It really makes no advances to the adventure formula, and generally doesn't take much from modern adventure titles. This is a great game for those people that saw the newest King's Quest and harumphed at the lack of 2D pixels. Order of the Thorne, the King's Challenge is definitely worth a look for adventure seekers. I'd personally catch it on sale myself, but if you're looking for a true old school adventure title, dive right in.